So, alright, the reason I want to show you that is because I just want you to not waste your money by blindly buying the cards you're gonna need for your deck. And probably the best way to test your deck is, yeah, without a doubt, Project Ignis. That's the official description for that, EdoPro. You probably saw that on YouTube a lot of times. And it's really, you don't have to spend a lot of money here because everything is free, everything is unlocked. You know, you don't have to unlock cards like in the stupid Master Duel where you have to buy packs or whatever. You have anything unlocked, you can do whatever you want. You have access to all available, thinkable cards that are out there, even non-released cards from the OCG or cards that are gonna be released in the OCG. Anyway, where you can get that, just go to Google and type in Project Ignis and download it for you for Windows, Mac, or wherever you want it. It works on Android, but it's a little bit tricky to use on Android, but it does work. So download it, install it. Yeah, pretty common sense, I guess. How this works? Let's go into decks. What's really cool thing is you can decide what ban list you want to use. So either you don't want to lose any ban list at all. Wouldn't recommend it because there even the anime cards show up. So cards that were used in the anime with the effect from the anime show up, and also as you see Rush cards and from Rush Duel and all crazy cards, things you can imagine. Anyway, we are currently at the September 2023 TCG. So, and then let's take any kind of deck, and it's with the limited cards available right now. You know, Magnawood is at 1, and so on. And let's just create a new deck to show it. This is just test deck, just save as. And for example, which is very, very good. We don't have that at Master Duel, and it really sucks. Master Duel sucks in general. Anyway, don't want to go too deep into that. If you want monsters, fusion monsters with attribute fire, for example, with type zombie. Okay, that's not available. Alright. Fairy is also not available. With warrior, warrior would be available. Yes. And then with a level, for example, level 6. Then you have instantly all available monsters for the 2023 September TCG ban list that are available of that type. You know, this helps a lot if you want to build some just clear and all the filters are reset. If you want to find some cards for your deck or some cards that could fit in your deck but you have no idea what cards are even available. For example, Link is always type I'm pretty unknown with. If you need monsters, Link, Fire, type doesn't matter. Then you have all the Fire Link monsters that are available or will be available. For example, the Promethean Princess whatever thing from the Phantom Nightmare, the new support, or not support, but a possible card that could be played in the Snake Eyes, the Abelster. It's also very nice. Let's add some cards, and to add cards, for example, Blue Eyes, Blue Eyes, simply right click, and also only 3 copies are available, so you cannot add more to it than, because the rules, of course, amplify that. Anyway, let's go to a standard deck. And if you want your deck list for a tournament, very easy. I don't know why it's called YDKE. Don't know what that means. Anyway, that's the export thing, and you can export that as plain text. So all your cards are exported as plain text, but also listed as main deck, extra deck, side deck, and you just print it out and you have your deck list. Or you can export it as a strange format of anything that can be opened somewhere, I guess in other players' EdoPros, but I don't never use this one. Also very nice. Master Duel till now did not amplify that in his game. Hand test settings, very nice. You can choose no opponent, then you play against yourself. Starting hand 5, you can switch that to whatever. You can type in 8,000, but you don't have 8,000 cards, but you can do 20. Then the rules, master rules 20, whatever. And start. Then it takes a while, and then you draw 20 cards at the beginning, and you're playing against yourself. If you choose no opponent, then there's no opponent. Then it's always a turn. Then you have a lot of cards, and you can play around. You know what combos are possible, what you're gonna do, and so on. And some, of course, also hand testing, as it says. You know, with 5 cards. Start, and then you're gonna see what your starting hand gonna look like. And if you want, just restart, and you can search through your very nice. Search for your starting hands. Your opponent has always the same starting hand. Okay, because it's yourself. Yeah. So much for that. Very easy. It's always also very nice is you can switch to GOAT format. This is very nice, and this also includes the GOAT format ban list. Well, nothing here is allowed, of course. You have to switch then to a GOAT deck. And you have also the GOAT ban list. You know, as you see here. In the GOAT format time and ban list, only 1,767 cards were available. This is also very interesting, because nowadays we have, I don't know, 17,000 cards. And back then, almost 20 years back, only 1,767 cards were available. If you type in a card like, I don't know, Appaloosa, you know, that's not available. Appaloosa. That's not available because that was, of course, not released. Yeah, that's for the deck. Very nice. Also, you can export your deck list. Then where the fun starts. Servers. You can obviously host your own server room by via typing in your wished ban list. Anything goes. I wouldn't recommend that. Go to TCG, of course, or OCG, wherever you are from. Then your duel mode, 1 versus 1 or 2 versus 2, and best of 3 or even not. Time limit, you can change that to 1 second per round. You know, that's basically not possible to play then. It's to 6,000. I don't know why it's to 6,000. I don't know why. I set that some time ago. Then the rulings, don't check deck size, don't check deck contents. Well, you should probably do that, because otherwise there will be a lot of cheaters out there. Then your starting LP, starting hand, cards per draw, host name, password, nodes, whatever, even extra rules. This is where the complete game goes immediately broken if you choose anything from that. You have Destiny Draw, I don't know what that is. Boss Duel, Duelist Kingdom with the Duelist Kingdom rules, yes, you have that. I don't know what Command Rule is. Turbo Duel, I don't know. Action Duel, I never tried that out. Concentration Duel, with the Battle City rules. There was also some Deckmaster. I guess this is Command Duel. I don't know. Deckmaster was also available. Probably they killed it. Witcher World. Witcher World was that with the Deckmaster here. If you put a Witcher World, you can add. You can choose one Deckmaster actually. Yeah, and then just OK, and then you have your deck options, maximum deck size, minimum deck size, whatever. Custom rules, you know, there we can fuck up the complete game. With only one field spell, like back in the day, if someone played a field spell and there was already a field spell on the field, the other field spell was getting destroyed. 3 column field, probably speed tool, no standby phase, I don't know. Yeah, and a lot of crazy stuff you can do. No fusion, no synchro, or whatever you want. Way better, way more customizable, I don't know how to say that, than in other games that are published from the copyright owner that just focus on earning money and not giving the player the best experience for trying out the deck. Anyway, you should change your server location. I'm from the EU, so I use casual. Casual is casual. And use competitive. There's mostly meta players. Then US West and Asia is also available. There's nothing here. Looks like no one is playing then. You have also to click on refresh, and then the casual servers are displayed, and then if something is not, they're all open, something is not closed via a password. For example, this guy only wants to play character deck, anime, manga or mix decks. You know, this type of games are also here. You can just choose and join. Room not found, probably he already started the game. Let's see, yeah, we can join there, for example, and instantly bad, yes. And then we could start the duel, but I don't want to do it right now because that takes too long. That's the server tab. LAN and AI. This is probably the best place to test your deck if you wanna test it fast, you know. I mean really fast. Because you play against the bot, and the bot doesn't think very long, because it's a bot. What I recommend here, because all the bot decks have a lot of well, forbidden cards. Sometimes. You should go with allowed cards, anything goes. Always. And don't, when you play against the bot, don't check deck size and don't check deck contents. Otherwise, most of the bot decks cannot be played, sadly. Everything else, keep it the same. Master Rules 2020, anything goes, TCG. And then just OK. Then local AI. Then you have deck engine. It always picks the deck engine for the deck you choose. For example, if you take the ABC Dragon Buster, it instantly chooses the ABC Dragon Buster deck engine. You can manually choose that to Adventurer. That's not a good idea, because the bot is playing the craziest combos you've ever seen, and basically he ends up with no end board. Yes. Anyway, let's try that out. Not with a goat deck, of course. Let's where is it? Let's play it with the Snake Eye. I don't care. Then just add IA player. Then ready for yourself. Ready, you can inspect it, but then nothing happens. And then just start. Then the usual tic-tac-toe. You can choose go first or go second. We're gonna go second to see how fast the bot plays. Go second, and you're gonna see he plays. Yeah, of course, yeah. Otherwise, always it pops up every time. And you see how fast it goes. And compare that to other. I won't name them anymore because you're probably gonna get upset if I say it. And again, compare it to other games that are out there. How fucking long does it take until they finish the turn? Even the bot takes forever. You know, this took 20 seconds. 20 seconds, he's finished with his turn. And this spends you a lot of time playing and testing your deck, you know, instead of waiting until your opponent is finished and it is so slow and they don't change the phase. And, you know, it takes just forever. And that really sucks. If it takes always so long. And we don't want that. Yeah, anyway. And that's how you play, you know. You also get some hints, you know, what's possible now. You could go to a Star Slayer thing now. Of course, we can't only control one card, and it really plays fast. Alright, yeah, he also wants to play the 3 turns. We don't want that now. Takes too long. Anyway, that's for LAN and AI. You can also choose whatever you want. It also works for GOAT. If you want to go to GOAT format, then you probably can keep anything goes, doesn't matter. You should change the rules to GOAT, obviously. Sadly, there's no useful bot for GOAT format. You can choose your own GOAT format decks you have created, but as you see, deck engine feeling lucky, yes, because you don't have some deck engines yet for the GOAT format. Then you choose a GOAT deck, whatever. Where's my one? There. Add the AI player, ready, start, whoop, and probably go first. We're gonna don't do much. We just turn and pass turn. And as you see, it goes again very quickly. Yeah, of course he does that. No, I'm not breaker. Effect breaker, prio effect, as you know in God format is also prio effect still a thing, and just swing for 1/6. Of course, yeah, and that's what I mean, you know. he noblemaned his own face down card because he's not the brightest of them all in his head, sadly. Yeah, of course. Anyway, that's just the bot trying his best, but sometimes it's not so good. Of course, he knows a few basic tactics. Of course, he's not totally dumb, but he's not totally bright either. 50 life points. Oh my god. Yeah, and so much to that. Yeah, we could. yeah. We don't want to play the best of 3. No. That's the only downside. You cannot quit the best of 3. You have to play through the best of 3, but you can just surrender, and then you then don't request a rematch because then you are trapped in there forever. Yeah, puzzles. These are also very strange. You have puzzles from different earlier Yu-Gi-Oh games. I tried them out. Some are really tricky to get them because they are very old school and you have to think a lot. Replays, you can obviously save your replays. As I said, it's totally free. I don't want to merchandise here anything or whatever, but this is really probably the best. Okay, dueling book is the best real life experience you can get. Dueling book, but this is probably the best emulator if you wanna try out your decks without buying the cards already. You know, you can spend a lot of money. You can try out the cards, you can try out new things, you don't have to unlock anything, you don't have to spend a single cent, you know, and you can play, of course, against other players here as well. So, you know, from the bottom of my heart, use this. Use this. Don't spend your money on stupid digital achievements or digital things like in some apps from the official copyright guy who publishes Yu-Gi-Oh! Alright? Don't do that. Use your brain, like Yugi, you know? Don't play Dark Magician, play Summon Skull. Be that guy, you know? Anyway, I hope you do that. I can really recommend it. Unusual format, on the PC now, but it only works on the PC. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Try you out. I'm gonna put the download link in the video description, and until next time, goodbye.